Hey y'all, this gorgeous Lake Murray home in Lexington's Panorama Point has 4 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, a second kitchen with a walkout basement, and it's one you're going to want to see. Okay guys, so before I show you the interior of the home, I want to just start off by showing you some of the neighborhood. This neighborhood, Panorama Point, has sidewalks. It's a gorgeous neighborhood with newer homes. As you can see, there's still one being built over there. This is what you see when you drive in the neighborhood, this gorgeous estate home and the beautiful view of Lake Murray. This neighborhood has a community boat ramp as well as a community dock. This home is on the lake, so you wouldn't really need to use that unless you needed to drop your boat in the water. But I'm gonna show you around. If you don't mind, I'm gonna treat you like a client, like I would show them a home, and just kind of point out everything that I noticed and tell you everything you could want to know about the area. This home has a 2-car garage, as you just saw, side entry, which we love. This beautiful wood front door. And we have a little, maybe not little, a smaller front porch area. But the reason for that is because you're going to want to spend all of your time in the back. So right when you walk in, you have this gorgeous view of Lake Murray. I can't wait to show you more of that. An incredible sunroom, all the things that you need to entertain and love Lake Murray. But right when you come in, we've got an entryway. As you can see, we have stairs to the basement here. We go straight into the family room. There is a dining room here with wainscoting, which I love, a tray ceiling. So it just feels custom, high-end. These gorgeous shades. A beautiful home. We have hardwood floors throughout the first level. So in the living room, we have a gas fireplace with some built-ins on either side. It definitely feels elevated, plenty of natural light, and enough space for the whole family to hang out and enjoy. And my favorite part, I'm going to show you the sunroom in a minute, but even from your couch and from the moment you walk through the front door, you have this gorgeous view of Lake Murray. That is something you can't put a price on. So right off the dining room and the living room, we have the kitchen. We've got marble countertops, which are gorgeous. They built in the microwave down there, which I think is pretty cool. A oven stove combo. They've got this island here. I don't believe it's attached to the floor, so if you didn't want it, oh, maybe it is attached to the, oh, no, it's not attached to the floor. So if you didn't want it, you could always remove it, but definitely nice to just add a little bit more counter space. I love how open this is, but you still have a little bit of seclusion from the rest of the home if you wanted. We do have another exit here to go out to the sunroom, and then an eat-in area as well. This is actually quite large. I don't know if you can tell on camera how big it is, but you could definitely have, you know, a large table here for entertaining purposes. I know in the beginning of the video, I told you that there was lots of opportunity for entertainment, and there certainly is up here on the main level of the home, but I really want to wait until you see the lower level. It's super cool down there. We've got a full-blown pantry here, which is super nice. And then we have a guest bedroom bathroom here. I'll quickly show that to you. This will be nice for guests or even a child. We've got 2 windows, an ensuite, so vanity here with a toilet, and then my camera's acting up a little bit. We've got a shower tub combo, which is perfect. That's all you need for a guest bedroom. And then there is a walk-in closet. The owners of this home are in the process of moving. If you've ever moved before, you get it. So we look and we don't judge. This leads out to the garage. I will show you that in a moment. I really want to show you the master primary suite. So we're back by the front door just so you can kind of see where we're located and you can stay with me. We've got the steps down to the basement here, and then we have the beautiful primary suite. Again, the hardwoods are throughout. There is a ton of natural lighting here with plenty of space. That is a king size bed. Plenty of space to have nightstands on either side, as well as a dresser. And this is your view every morning when you wake up. That is just stunning. I love it. They do have their TV mounted on this wall, which I think makes the most sense for the setup. You could definitely put a dresser there. And then we go into the ensuite. We've got beautiful tile floors here, a double vanity. Obviously, with a home this size, that is pretty typical. We've got a jetted tub. Oh, maybe it's not jetted. We have a garden tub here, and then a walk-in shower that is tiled, plenty of space for one person, maybe more. And then we have a water closet here, not much to see, but it is nice that if one person is using the restroom, you can close this door and whoever can continue using the bathroom. Have a gorgeous closet with built-ins, plenty of space for a couple of people. The view, man, I know I keep saying it, but that is priceless. Here, I'll go over so you can get a little bit better of a view. That is stunning. Gorgeous. I can't wait to show you the rest of the house. I will show you the garage right quick, and then we'll head on downstairs. Oh wait, no, I gotta show you the sunroom first. But I'll show you the garage, the sunroom, and then we'll head downstairs, which you will definitely want to check out. So this is a nice garage, 2-car garage, but it is deeper than what you need for a 2-car garage. They've got storage back there. They have the hanging racks with storage. It's kind of hard to tell, but over along that wall, they've got some built-in cabinets, kind of like a little workshop space. There's some more built-in cabinets over here, as well as your attic access in the garage. So that is plenty of space for all of your toys and your cars as well. Super convenient if you are coming in from getting groceries to come straight into the kitchen. All right, now the sunroom. I audibly gasped when I walked out here the first time. This is gorgeous. I don't know if you guys can really tell on camera, but this is huge. It's beautiful. They have a mini split in here. I would sit out here every day, all 4 seasons, and see this spectacular view of Lake Murray here. But the cool thing is you actually can see through, I don't know if you can tell, but through these 2 houses there, you can get a gorgeous view of the lake as well. The cool thing is that all of these windows can slide open and they have screens on them. So truly, you could turn this into like a screened in porch if you wanted to in the fall or the spring. But then they have the mini split for when it gets really hot, so you can turn that on and still be able to enjoy this space. I don't know about you, but I'd be having coffee, cocktails, and everything in between out here. Then we step out onto this deck overlooking the lake. Again, just another usable space. This actually leads down to the patio and all down there. I'll show you that once we go out that way. But I just wanted to show you this deck off the sunroom as well. It's so peaceful out here. One thing that I did want to mention is that the sunrise happens quite literally right here. So If you're a morning person, you could sit out here, have your coffee, and watch the sunrise. And then, of course, as you know, the sun sets in the front of the house, which is great because you can avoid it getting overly hot in your entertaining spaces at the end of the day. Down we go. I love these banisters. So down here we have 2 additional bedrooms, 1 bathroom, the laundry room, a second living space, all the things. So right when you come downstairs, we have this second full kitchen, which is incredible. Well, I say full kitchen. It does not have a dishwasher, but you've got a full oven, refrigerator, microwave, of course. This is so neat. You could have, this would be perfect for generational living. If you had like parents or in-laws or even teenagers or something that needed a place to live. A second living room with another fireplace, that's pretty unusual. We don't see that super often. But I could definitely live down here. That goes out to the patio. I'll show you that in a moment. This is some understair storage. Again, they're moving, but you can't really tell, but there's plenty of space back there for you to store some things. Right by the steps, we have the laundry room. This is nice because obviously they don't have their washer and dryer here anymore, but you would put your appliances there. You've got a sink, a utility sink, as well as storage there. I love this rack here on this wall. I do a lot of air drying or like hang drying, so that would be super nice for me. Back here we have a shared bathroom. It does attach to this bedroom, so I'll show you the bedroom first. Beautiful size, 3 windows, tons of natural light. This would be perfect for another guest bedroom or a kid's bedroom. It kind of looks like they had it set up for maybe a daughter. And then that gorgeous view from the bed as well here. Closet with enough space. This leads into this bathroom I just showed you. So the nice thing is, you know, you could close off that door and use it privately if you had a guest or someone staying down here. But you can also open it up for anyone that would be down here. So we've got a shower tub combo, single vanity, but again, the option to like how you want to use this, I think is pretty nifty. And then on the other side of our living space down here, we have, are you ready? A theater. This is awesome. So they've got stadium seating. Let me turn around and show it to you this way. Theater lighting. They have a little popcorn machine. That's pretty cute. They have a large TV mounted here. Of course, if you wanted to, you certainly could put the projector in the screen situation. There is surround sound in here as well. What's nice, you can close this. You have no natural light coming in and it could be super dark. Watch movies with your family, maybe football games if you're into that. I don't know what's in this closet. I'm thinking it's probably similar, like plumbing access, since the kitchen is on the other side of that wall. Then we have our 4th bedroom here. They're kind of using it as, you know, a gym / bedroom situation. This actually walks out to the patio right off the lake, and there's an outdoor kitchen. I can't wait to show you that. Another closet here. Obviously, you can use these spaces however you feel fit. This could be, you know, another flex space or something of that nature. And then in between bedroom and living room, we have this really cool space. I think I know what they use this for. We've got a little built-in shelf. I'm feeling like this must have been like a bar situation, maybe, or maybe like a coffee bar. This to me screams right off the patio. You're hanging out with your friends. You've got like your chips, your dip, your appetizers, kind of like your serving buffet, but also doubles as storage, which I love. They have a mini fridge here. Why does that Coors Light logo look old? Is that what their logo looks like? Or are these just like really old beers? I don't know, I'll have to Google that later. These two closets in here, this is hot water heater, excuse me, water heater. And then that one is an access for the HVAC equipment. And then this door takes you outside on the patio. So this would be the space I would hang out. I love that they have fans. This outdoor kitchen is incredible. Can you imagine sitting here having a cocktail looking out over the lake? Also, one thing I would like to mention about this house is that it is landscaped beautifully. So we've got granite countertops out here. They have a mini fridge with a 2-top burner. One thing I do want to mention is that it looks like this is plumbed for a gas line, so you could do something with that if you know you wanted to connect a gas grill. They have their grill just over here. This area, I would put an outdoor couch, a TV. This is where I'd be spending my time. And then we have this area out here that's not covered. It looks like they had a fire pit overlooking the lake. I'll walk down and show you the dock and show you the home from the back side. It's a beautiful day. It is hot, I can tell you that much. One thing about Lake Murray, in August, it's gonna be hot. So as you can see, beautiful home from the back. Plenty of yard space. If you wanted to put in a pool, there would definitely be space for that. This deck is made out of composite wood, which is incredible. It's like lifetime. You really shouldn't ever have to replace it. They've got a little hangout area there with a couple of chairs. You'll notice there's 2 lifts on this dock. You might be thinking, why in the world are there? That is because this is a shared dock. So you'd be sharing a dock with your neighbor, this dock with your neighbor. 1 lift for you, 1 lift for them. Works out perfectly if, honestly, I don't see many people spend a ton of time on their docks. They kind of just like launch from their dock and then they come back, and most people typically hang out at their house, but having the boat lift is super nice. I know my parents live on the lake in the Lexington side, and they have their boat on the lift always, all year long, and they drop it in and use their boat all year. I mean, you definitely have to bundle up in the wintertime, but they use it all year long, which is super nice. Don't even have to winterize it. So this is a gorgeous home. I haven't had a chance really to talk about the location and the schools. So while I go back in, I will talk to you about that. It's zoned for Lexington 1 schools. We are probably like a 4-minute drive from the middle school and a 5-minute drive from the high school. So super close, very convenient. The elementary school is probably a little further, like an 8-minute drive, but still super convenient. As you can see, all the homes around here are gorgeous. I mean, you don't have to worry here about if your neighbor's gonna take care of their yard. If you're looking to live on or near Lake Murray or anywhere in the Midlands or have any questions about the area, reach out to me. I know it might seem weird to reach out to someone that you saw on YouTube, but people do it all the time. I'm happy to help. And until the next home tour, bye y'all.